Just before Christmas, my cousin and his girlfriend asked if they could stay at my house on Hogmanay. They had never experienced an Edinburgh Hogmanay before and wanted to go to the street party. I said they were very welcome to stay as I have a spare room. A few days before Hogmanay, they texted me to say that Rebecca had 8 friends who were also planning to come to Edinburgh, and would it be possible for a couple of them to crash at mine? My cousin said they were all very responsible, sound people, and that he would make sure everything went smoothly, the cats were happy, and there were no problems. My immediate thought was no, because I wasn't sure if I could be bothered with people I don't know staying in my home. But then I thought, why not? It's always nice to meet new people, and they might be really sound. I was also going to be out at a party anyway, so it wouldn't have been that much of an inconvenience for me. And I know Edinburgh prices can be extortionate on Hogmanay. So I told Tom that 2 of his friends could stay. Then the night before Hogmanay, I received a message to say the rest of their friends had hired a camper van, but there wasn't quite enough space for everyone. Would it be okay if one extra person crashed at mine? I said that was fine. Then on the night they arrived, all 10 turned up at my door. They brought with them crates of beer, bags full of food, and all their luggage into my house. My cousin assured me everyone would leave to go to the street party soon, and only 3 were staying in my house as we agreed. They were all really young, which I hadn't anticipated, and really unaware that they were in someone else's home. They were very loud. Some of them were sprawled on the sofa within minutes. One of them started playing the piano without asking. One was in the shower, and none of them bothered to really talk to me. It was a bit much. My cousin reassured me they wouldn't be staying for long, as they were all about to go out for dinner. But they soon realised they had left it a bit late for such a big group to find a table on Hogmanay. So the next thing was they started talking about ordering a takeaway to my house. I had to say this wasn't okay, and they would have to go out for food. I had agreed that 3 people could sleep in my lounge, but not that a group of 10 could have a house party. To be fair to my cousin, I don't think he anticipated it would turn out the way it did, or that they would be so disrespectful. On the way out, I realised they were all dressed in next to nothing, even though they were planning to go up Carlton Hill to watch the fireworks. They were all from London, and I think they hadn't anticipated how much colder Scotland can be. So I started handing out all my hats and scarves at the same time as thinking, I hope I see these things again. As it happened, they brought everything back, so that was a bonus. When I finally got them out the house, I thought that would be the end of the saga. I went to my friend's house for a chilled evening. Me and a big group of my friends, around 15 of us, go away every year just before New Year because it's much cheaper. We hire a big house somewhere in Scotland. Last year, we stayed in a castle. This year, we were in a house with a hot tub in Argyll on the shores of Loch Fyne. So we had only just got back from there on the 30th and were having a quiet night with just a few of us. We had a nice, chilled evening with good tunes and a great view of the fireworks. Later on that night, I developed a bad pain in my shoulder that was radiating up my neck and down my back. My friend Evie is an energy healer, so she did some healing on me, and after this, I just fell asleep. I think that was what my body needed to do by that point. I woke up the next morning, had some breakfast with my friends, then walked back around lunchtime, hoping my various visitors would be up and dressed and ready to leave. When I arrived back at my house, I discovered that the camper van was actually a van which was parked right outside my house with the intention that everyone would use the facilities of my house, such as the toilet and the shower. So all night and morning, they had all 10 of them been traipsing back and forth from the van to my house. Also, I found out that the ones who did sleep in the van had the doors open half the time, so they were disrupting my neighbours with their noise. Oh, and the following week, I discovered that one of them had broken my ironing board and did not tell me. One good thing was my cousin and his girlfriend ended up staying for a few days, which was nice, as I hadn't really seen them on Hogmanay itself. They are very chilled out, and we always enjoy being in each other's company and having lots of interesting discussions. I think in the future, though, I will introduce an over 25s policy for randoms, especially on Hogmanay.